This is Mark Ledbetter, sports editor of the Suburban Newspapers, and welcome to the inaugural edition of Judgement Calls. Now, on this video blog, we'll be talking amateur sports, we'll be talking pro sports, we'll have the occasional guest, and of course, we want the input of you, our viewers. So you can email your questions or suggestions to sports@thesuburban.com. But for this first edition, let's start off with some good news, because as of May 20th, non-contact sports are going to be able to get their seasons going. So that's golf, tennis, jogging, track and field, rock climbing, scuba diving, horseback riding, hiking. So it's going to be the start of summer for those individual disciplines, which is good news. But when it comes to team sports, not so much, as they are still on a holding pattern right now. And that will come later in the summer when other decisions are made. But on an individual basis, athletes can train on their own. That's meaning no coach, no trainer, just themselves going through drills so they can be prepared for the season. It also means that with some of the activities like hiking, rock climbing, and scuba diving, the national parks, provincial parks will be opening. And that's a good sign. Now, of course, to practice these activities, everyone's going to have to follow the guidelines and rules that are being set out so we can get them going. And one of the big ones is that you need to enjoy all your activities within your own region. Dr. Richard Massey of the Quebec Health Department said that we don't want golfers from Montreal going, say, up to Sutton to golf at another course. They have to stick around. Also for golf, very important to note, they're expected for you to put your spikes on at the car, be at the tee off at the exact time that you go, and of course distancing yourselves while you're out on the course, which if you golf like me, that'll be no problem. Now when it comes to tennis, you also have to realize that it'll only be singles play at this time, no doubles play, but at least you can get out onto the court to the game that you love. And as it comes for even triathletes, they will be able to train as long as they do their swimming part outdoors, so open water swimming as they do their training. Now, this is the first stage of a multi-stage proposal. When it gets to the next stage, looking at team sports, that means that it would be on a training basis, no competition as of yet. That would be the start. But at least in a group, they would be able to get out and practice soccer, baseball, rugby, and work on their skills, waiting for that next stage, which might see a little bit of a competitive season. And as for the outdoor pools, there's a possibility down the line that they will be allowed to open with rules in place where they would be able to work at having fewer people in the facility, and of course the distancing even within the water, because the good thing is chlorine would kill the virus. Now, as for pro sports, as Dr. Massey said, don't expect to go to a hockey game at the Bell Center anytime soon. That means the Major League Soccer, which is looking to start their season, and the NHL, which is even looking to finish off the Stanley Cup playoffs. It will not be a go right now with the rules that are in place. Anyhow, that's the way it is. We've got some baby steps going, which is great news for everybody to get out and enjoy the sporting scene. And that's it for this first edition of Judgement Calls. Again, suggestions, questions, sports@thesuburban.com. And until the next time, I'll be making the judgment calls on the topic. Everybody take care, stay safe, wash your hands, wear your mask, and cough in your or sneeze into your elbow. But let's look forward to when we can get back out there and enjoy the great sports scene that Montreal and Quebec has to offer.